This video is a quick introduction to Skedda. As a user, you will be invited to Skedda and you will be able to book rooms within a particular venue. The link that you'll get will look something like this. We're going to look at 227 Elizabeth Street. The key just here has been obfuscated because obviously we don't want people to register for it that shouldn't be coming. So you'll enter your information and agree to the terms and conditions, and off we go. Now once you have registered and you're logged in, you'll immediately see the booking screen, and you'll notice first of all that we can scroll through the dates, change the calendar days and so forth, and then across the top we've got the different rooms that are available within this particular location at 227 Elizabeth. If you scroll up and down, you'll see the time is down the left hand side, and then these areas that are booked out will show you that somebody has a booking for that particular location. You'll notice that some bookings can be as small as 15 minutes and they can be pretty much as long as you want to. So in order to create a booking, let's say I'm going to have a look at Friday the 3rd of March and I want to book the internal boardroom. At this point, if I just scroll up and down, there's nothing booking there. So let's say I want to do an 11 till 12:30 booking. So I start by clicking once, and then if I want to adjust this, I can use the click and drag feature to change that time. As I do so, you'll notice up here that this is changing as well. And if I get my cursor in the right place, I can then drag that down and take it to the time that I want it to be. So I've got something close to what I need. It's 10:45 till 12. It's not quite right, but we can change that in just a second. So now we'll click on book. I just want to refine that time, so I'm going to click on edit, and I said I'm going to want 10:30 to I said I want 11 till 12:30. There we go. All right, so that's sorted. If you decide you wanted to use a different room, you can click in here, select that room. You can also book 2 at a time, for example, and take those out. If you want to, you can add a title and state the purpose of the meeting, and you can also use the weekly button here to set repeating, so you can say every 2 weeks for a particular amount of time, except on these particular dates. And then finally, just make sure your details are up to date. So obviously we've got my email address here, first name and last name, and then just put in your contact number in there, and then the company you work for. Once you've done, these details will always come up in future ones, so you won't have to type them in twice. Click on confirm, and there we go, there's my booking. If I want to list all of the bookings I have in the system, I can come up into the top right, click on my bookings, and there it is right there. Shows me the spaces that I've got booked, and if I want to, I can push the X and cancel it. Obviously, if you've got lots, there'll be a number of pages of those bookings. I can also now, because this one is mine, if I go to Friday, there it is, I can also do some things in here. I can cancel that booking. If I want to change the time, well, I cancel that one and I recreate it. When you do any of these actions, you'll also get an email, just confirms what you're doing. One of the common questions for Skedda is, how do I invite other users? Well, this is a resource booking system. It's not a meeting calendar as you would be used to in your Outlook or your Google Calendar. So come in here to book the resource, book the venue that you want to use, and then go into your normal calendaring and invite the other people to the meeting through that normal process. Now once you're done, just save that part of the URL or with /booking inside of it to your favorites, to your bookmarks, and then obviously that makes it easy to come along. When you load the booking page, it will always load the current date So you'll always end up on this page having a look at the current day and time, so you can see who else has got other bookings.